Hello, I'm Timothy Glass, and I'm here to talk to you today about a trait that I see that God values, which is be love. It's something I see stripped of kids these days in young ages, and not just these days. When I was in school as well, uh, the value of love that God wants of us, God expects us to love one another. Love your neighbor like yourself. And kids these days, uh, they're they're stripped of this quality because of bullying. It's uh it's something dear to my heart. Growing up, I witnessed it. Didn't always stop it. I may have caused it. Being kids, young and dumb, you don't pay attention. But one out of every four students in the United States admit to being bullied. 64% of students that were bullied did not report it. So that statistic could be even higher or worse. It's something that needs to be avoided. It needs to be stopped. It needs, in many different ways, to be attacked and stopped. Um, Bullying happens, in a schoolroom, in a cyberbullying, on the internet, social media. Uh, it's it's when a child picks on another for their race, for what they wear, for what they say, how they act, how they look. They the groups they hang out with in school. It's different reasons for whatever it might be that this child is getting picked on. And the bullying aspect of it doesn't always affect the victim. We see that the ones who bully get affected by it, and that they don't always show up to school, or they vandalize, or they get into fights. They do what they can to get suspended. And I noticed that when I was in school, we'd have certain kids that would get in a fight, get suspended, come back, and do it all over again. They didn't care. And I think the parents need to step in and take charge of the child, and raise them, show them right from wrong. But and the teachers as well, when they witness it, they witness one kid getting singled out, and I know they do because my teachers witnessed it when I was in school. It's not something that's hidden; it's open. Step up, step in, stop it. Uh, but the bystanders as well, they're affected, as well as the victim and the one bullying them. The bystanders, they get a sense of guilt if they don't step in to help, and if they do step in to help, it could cause a fight, and then you have other kids getting brought into it and getting in trouble because of a bully. But there are ways to avoid it. And one way I saw that Florida has in 67 of their districts is a anti-bully program in their school system set up, throughout the faculty and students, and it's decreased 50% of the bullying in their school systems. 50%. Now, I'm not saying it would be that dramatic here. I'm not saying it would help, but it's worth a shot. It's anything that can be done to stop bullying should be done. Bullying takes children through many different emotions, from anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts at times, to just the loneliness of it. And there's the different victims in it. It should be stopped. It's different victims other than the victim, other than the bully and the bystanders. Teachers, they get pulled in as well under the bystanders. If they don't step in, they'll feel that sense of guilt. It's just, this is near to me, and it's something I think that should be stepped up to the plate and attacked head on. Stop it. Stop the bullying. Bring back that love that God values and wants of us. He wants us to spread. That's all I have. Thank you for watching the video. Leave a comment.